Alcatraz Island, the world's most famous and infamous prison, first opened on August 11, 1934, and closed as a prison on March 21, 1963, becoming a national park in 1972 and has been a National Historic Landmark since 1986. And in the photo we can see at the far right lower corner the guardhouse. The tan building next to it is the warden's home. The tall, thin structure in the middle of the photo is the lighthouse. Behind it, the main building, the large white structure, is the prison. Behind it is the water tower, and just directly right of the water tower is the power station for the entire island itself. And in the upper left-hand corner of the image is the Golden Gate Bridge. Here we see a warning to commercial and personal boats to stay at least 2 football fields away. Here's a picture of the dock and guardhouse, and here is the National Park Service, which took over, as I said, in 1986. Now for a view inside the prison. This is what the rows would look like where the inmates were kept. Here's some more rows with some stairs. Notice how narrow the stairs were. This is grenade damage done when some prisoners killed several prison guards in an attempt to escape. The Navy authorized use of live grenades, causing damage to the solid concrete floor, as well as killing several other inmates. Here are some pictures of common cells that were used during the lifetime of the prison, which brings us to the most famous prisoner ever incarcerated at Alcatraz, Al Capone, who was housed at Alcatraz from 1934 until 1939, getting transferred out due to medical conditions. This is a photograph of his actual cell where he lived until his transfer. And speaking of famous prison cells, none at Alcatraz are more famous than the ones from the 3 prisoners who escaped on the night of June 11, 1962. 3 inmates, Frank Morris with brothers John and Clarence Anglin, escaped from Alcatraz. Paper mache was used in the creation of the head, and human hair from the barber shop was stolen to create the illusion of the 3 sleeping inmates. Now, they also went so far as to steal tools and raincoats with life jackets that they had sewn together in order to create makeshift rafts, which were allegedly used to paddle away from the island to the mainland. However, it has never been confirmed that any of the 3 had survived the journey from Alcatraz Island to the mainland. Now, as a bonus, I have included a little short video with some very extraordinary footage. And this is all about Alcatraz Island.
Have you heard of Alcatraz Island? I'm about to jump into the water around Alcatraz, the world's most famous prison. Alcatraz was a maximum security prison which held prisoners such as Al Capone and Machine Gun Kelly.
Thank you all for watching today's episode on the Maz crime scene. Today's episode, like I said, was all about Alcatraz Island. So please subscribe to the channel and check it out. There's lots of neat stuff there and cool videos for you to watch. Go ahead and like it and keep your notification bell ringing so that you know when the best new interesting content is available.